What is up, my fine feathered friends? So, why has Tron TRX not got down as much as pretty much everything else, and what's happening? Hit the bell, sub, and like. It supports the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing it. So what's going on? What's going on is very, very simple. There's a lot of talk out there. So the consensus is that this is Wall Street. This is because the big wigs, the guys smoking the cigars and doing the nefarious activities, they're the ones supposedly that are knocking everything big time down. So I made a video maybe even a couple months ago that said I thought that BTC would go down to about $70,000. Again, it's just sentiment. What do I base things off of? Just in general, besides charts, more so what I observe, what the headlines are saying, what they're reading. If you can interpret the news, the headlines, and the marketing, the smoke and mirrors correctly, and you could do very well. It's funny how I've seen now Cointelegraph and other publications really starting to talk about this very much. And there was one guy, I don't remember his name or what it was exactly, but long story short, he's built this whole thing or program over, how you can do well just by understanding how the marketing works, how to run news cycles to your advantage so that you can become profitable. So I got a kick out of reading that because it does ring true. And it's funny how, that's starting to get pumped out there sooner. Comment down below. Let me know if you've seen anything like that, where that's becoming a little bit more mainstream, talking about how people can do well that way. So I've seen a lot, heard a lot that it's all the big wigs. And you know what? It could be part of it because Wall Street's gotten involved. However, nothing goes up in a straight line. And if you look at Bitcoin and crypto's ascent on a whole, it's been pretty wild and crazy. And anyone that got in at the lower prices is obviously pretty excited. So I'm going to finish off this quick video the same way I started. Why is Tron TRX? I think it was about 34 cents or 35 when things went nuts around October 11th. And I think it's gone to about, I haven't looked at it in some days, 27 cents. So compared to others, it's because I believe that really it has a lot of value. A lot of the sham cryptos, altcoins have gotten vaporized, and Tron has real income. And the old saying, the X industry and casinos, gambling, everything else, things like that, entertainment, they tend to typically do very, very well regardless of what's going on with other things. So they have real revenues, and I think that's played a big role in having it hold tight. I think it's a coin that's going to ascend and continue to. I'm going to be wrong. It looks like about the dollar mark by the end of 2025, but that's okay. Not everybody's right all the time, and nobody really knows what's going to happen with anything. Obviously, this is not financial advice, just my opinion. Just wanted to check in. Thank you for watching, and subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't yet, and I'll see you soon.